What up there, guys? This is Jughead82, and I really didn't want to do this video, but I just was reading an article on Yahoo, and I figured, what the hell, I'm going to do a video about it because it's kind of not like a rant, but then again, it might be like a rant, I don't know. But it's dealing with money and about people who have it and, you know, are living very, very fortunate, who have a whole lot of it, and are doing really good. They're well off. I'm not hating. I'm not mad at them because, I mean, success is success regardless of if you're doing movies, music, or doing anything. But it's really talking about people who just really fuck away their money. I did a video a while back about Soulja Boy, and I heard that it was just a rumor. It wasn't actually true about the $55 million he spent on a jet for his birthday. He gave himself a gift. And when I first heard the story, I was like, what the fuck? You got $55 million to buy yourself a birthday gift, a fucking jet. What could that $55 million been used for? Now, maybe you could have threw it to your community where you grew up. You grew up in the ghetto, I guess. You could have gave it to them, I guess. But that's a rambling. It's about the story I just seen about the lockout by the NBA Knicks guard named Andy Rutin, something like that. I'm not pronouncing his name right, but you'll see it if you guys have Yahoo. You'll see it. It's about him staying with his mom and dad, staying with his mom, or you know, he's broke. He's staying with at his mother's house, and well, it's not saying necessarily he's broke, but he's staying there because he couldn't afford the rent in his New York apartment. I'm sorry, and I see questions and comments on the story, and people could give a damn about what's going on with this guy. But if you're getting, and they say he was making $200,000 a year. Repeat, $200,000 a year. How in the fuck are you? You don't have that money? I'm trying to figure out because I'm an average Joe. I'm a guy that works a 9-to-5 job and I don't get paid really shit and barely even get 40 hours a week. And it's people like this. I heard NBA legend Scottie Pippen was filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy because he had a lot of debts and he had no money. Luckily, he was able to get some stuff where he ended up getting $6 million in a claim. Scottie Pippen is a great basketball player. When you think of the Bulls in the 90s, there's Jordan, and next to Jordan is Scottie Pippen, his backup man. And I can't believe number 33 fucked all his money away like that. Just me saying that. It's like when you get money, it makes your mind go out the fucking window. And I can sit here and say now, because I don't have that much money, and you know, I can say, well, if I had $1 million, I would, you know, save that shit and still work. And you know what? I probably would, because hell, living in these times, you don't know where you can get yourself into. There are people starving in this world. There are people that are homeless, and we have people who in sports alone, the top players, the people you know name-wise, name-worthy, make 40 to 60 million fucking dollars a year. A year. You know, that's a lot of fucking money. And me, because the home bringing that I was growing up into, if I was to have $1 million tomorrow, as long as I could get a nice house and pay it off, pay the house note off, and then get a nice car and pay it off, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't need too much of a whole lot of shit to make myself feel good. But that's me. Once again, I'm not hating on people who have a whole lot of shitload of money, but it makes you think about how a person like this guy is like $200,000 a year. He really only played 5 games for the 2010 to 2011 season. He was pretty much on the bench. He's one of the top stars of Syracuse. And he, I guess, I mean, but it's his prerogative, I guess, you know. Plus, he said he enjoys the, you know, this being around his mother, and you know, enjoying the home cooked meals and all that. But I mean, damn, I mean, it's kind of like when you see a person, you can't really feel sorry for a person who made it, who actually really was able to get the big moolah. I constantly go to stores and get these. You see these right here? This is a ticket. It's a little, you know, peeled sweepstakes ticket or whatever. Let's see. Prize value if you rate or whatever. But anyway, I won a fucking, I don't know if you can see it, $1. Now those right there, you can win up to $10,000. I usually get them like almost every day, because I'm thinking one day, Jughead is gonna get some money, and that's me throwing away a couple of dollars on some tickets. But I think it's just really just ridiculous how a person, and then in our mindset, money wise, you know, money, you know, it's not everything, but it's the thing you need to survive. And when you look at people who are fortunate to be born rich, when you look at Paris Hilton, who has more talent than a pile of shit, you think, man, money is a motherfucker. She got famous for being dancing in clubs and shit and sucking a mean gem bro. But I don't understand how a person can have so much money and not try to at least put some to the side. Hell, save some for a rainy fucking day. Be able to sit there and know that if some shit goes down within a couple of months, you will be okay. Hell, the lockout has been talked about for months. Shit, motherfuckers, do your math. Just like when the NFL had their little lockout, there were a bunch of fucking players, some of the star players, talking about, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for. Why the hell do you have that much shit? Do you really need a yacht? Hell, do you fucking need a submarine? I don't know what the fuck they buying with their money. You know, once again, it's their money. They can do whatever the fuck they want to. But it just makes you think. Just point to your fucking head and say to yourself, why in the hell am I buying all this shit? Maybe it's because they need a tax write-off. That's what it is, a tax fucking write-off. Let me buy myself 6 or 7 fucking cars, one for each day, and be able to drive my shit anywhere I want to go. And the government won't fuck with me too much. Every time I watched MTV Cribs, I liked watching MTV Cribs, but every time I watched that shit, I was just like, how the fuck? All that damn money just wasted away. And they say, yeah, the United States, we're in a fucked up economy because there's too many priorities put on too much of bullshit. Too many things going on, too many things that they really don't need to. If money was fused together to focus on these things like fixing the budget, fixing this, fixing that, and that's not saying take a lot from the rich or take a lot from these celebrities, but hell, be reasonable in thought. Most of these guys that spend $14-15 million for a fucking house, is it really needed? I'm just saying. I mean, you know, money, like I say, isn't everything, but it's something. And if you have it, you know, you're good. You're good to go. You good. You can sit back, chill on your fucking yacht, chill in your fucking mansion. Hell, chill in your fucking castle. Some motherfuckers are that rich, they have a fucking castle. You know, some people are so rich they have more than fucking one house. They have probably 2, 3, 4, 5 houses. And yet and still, you look at the way our country is and the way, you know, when I mean country, I mean the United States, the way it is right now. And you see in the world and also in people like you and me who will probably never make $1 million in our fucking lifetime. And you see people that are like this guy, Mr. Andy, NBA player that plays with the Knicks guard, that, you know, is making a pretty really good ass living. I mean, $200,000, $100,000, hell, $50,000 a year would be fucking incredible for me. But I digress, I guess you would say, to say that, damn, that motherfucker got a whole lot of money and don't know what the fuck to do with it. And I can't sit there and try to preach to that person about how they spend their money, because once again, that's your money. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. But when you think about all the things that are going on in the world right now, it makes you kind of just say, damn, maybe just want to scratch your head a little bit and just say, shit, I got all this fucking money. I'm doing way better than average Joe. Just put some of your shit aside. And like I said, when you look at people when you look at the celebrities, most people, don't get me wrong, most people in the entertainment industry or people who've had big money, it's been certain things that have caused them to become broke, where they've had their financial people fucking around with their money, fucking up their money. Hell, even some of their own family members. Hell, even some of the people that they know they were so close to. Look at fucking MC Hammer. Look at MC fucking Hammer. MC Hammer, as much as people can jank about how he was, maybe you can't touch this and all that stuff, the motherfucker was stacking money back and right. He was getting $40 million and shit. MC Hammer is the equivalent to what you see of these rappers now. Before, it was cool to make a whole lot of money. MC Hammer was getting endorsements from McDonald's, from Nike, from Reebok, from whoever the fuck. He was getting money from all those different places. And yeah, back in the day, and I'm a huge NWA fan, I like Ice Cube, and I like all of them, but they hated on him. They did a bunch of videos talking about him, shitting on him with a big ass bag of pants and shit. But MC Hammer was bagging money. And guess what happened? The people he held to his closest extent, people he grew up around, that he had as backup dancers, people every time someone comes, Mr. Hammer, you give me some money? Sure. He should have said, can't touch this phone ass then. MC Hammer would still have a lot of money now. But then you look at Vanilla Ice. And people, ooh, Vanilla Ice. Ice, baby. Still has money. He put some of that money aside, knew that the whole Vanilla Ice craze was not going to last forever, and he knew. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of people who have an idea, at least, that hell, they've been blessed with a lot of money. And, you know what I'm saying, sons, you got a bunch of celebrities that give to charities, and that's all good as well. But some of those celebrities, let me tell you something about giving to charity. They give to those charities, it's probably a write-off also. If you put on your form you gave to this charity and this charity, that might have something to do with a write-off also. And it's sad to say, but it's probably true. And, you know, it just falls to the fact that, once again, money isn't everything. But it's a thing. It's something that all of us need to have some kind of stability. Sorry about that. Stability to be able to just be able to know that we are comfortable. To know that tomorrow we won't be living outside and just have, you know, just stuff like that happen to us. And it kind of hits me every fucking time I see something about, oh, poor little Scottie Pippen, oh, poor this guy right here, Andy, he doesn't, because it really just makes you say, damn, what the fuck was you doing with your money? I mean, I'm sick and tired of hearing this shit, man. There are people fucking struggling every fucking day to buy shit. I haven't bought any fucking new video games in a fucking minute. Like Call of Duty 3. I'm looking at Modern Warfare 3. I wanted to get that motherfucker. And you know, when the 8th hits, I want to get it. I want to get it Tuesday. But you know what? I'm probably not. I'm going to probably have to wait, because money ain't looking too good for Mr. Jughead. Know your priorities. If I had a fucking $100,000 right now, I would know I'm doing fucking pretty good. And it kind of lets you know that in our society, when you hit a little money, you're ready to go. It's like people when income tax time comes and you get blessed with a little extra money in your pocket, and you just sit there and say, I'm finna fucking spend it. Hey, save that fucking money, because tomorrow could be a really shitty ass day where the lights get cut off, where your fucking water and electricity ain't on, and you're fucking looking in the dark saying, man, I need something to drink. But yeah, I'm finished taking me something to drink, and you guys take it easy. But yeah, this is Jughead 82 signing off. Peace.